I'm typing this from a motel room off a highway in upstate New York. My hands still shaking, my phone's screen cracked but glowing in the dark. I can't stop checking it, waiting for another message that shouldn't come. If you're reading this, don't ignore what I'm about to say. Never trust a group chat that won't let you leave. My name's Emma, 26, and I thought I was going to a weekend reunion with my college friends, Lily, Sarah, and Mia, at a Lakehouse. It was supposed to be nostalgic, a chance to fix old wounds. Instead, it became a nightmare I barely escaped. We were inseparable in college, the four of us. Me, Emma, Lily, Sarah, and Mia. We called ourselves the Quad, sharing late-night study sessions, bad hookups, and dreams of conquering the world. But by senior year, cracks formed. Lily slept with Mia's boyfriend, Sarah lied to cover it up, and I kept a secret that burned me alive. I was in love with Mia, but I never told her, too scared to ruin what we had. After graduation, we drifted apart, our group chat going silent. Last month, Lily texted out of the blue, "Reunion at my family's lake house, let's fix things." The invite came through a new app, ConnectSphere, one I'd never heard of. Its icon was a glowing ring, pulsing like a heartbeat. I tried to reply in our old group chat, but my messages wouldn't send. ConnectSphere was the only way to talk, and it auto-installed on my phone. Weird, but I figured it was some trendy app Lily found. We all agreed to meet at the Lakehouse in upstate New York, a secluded spot by Lake Wraith, surrounded by dense woods and fog that never lifted. Friday night, I pulled up to the Lakehouse, a creaky two-story cabin with warped wood and windows like empty eyes. Lily greeted me, all smiles, her blonde hair tied back, acting like the betrayal never happened. Sarah arrived next, her dark curls bouncing, but her usual sarcasm was muted, her eyes darting to the trees. Mia was last, her quiet intensity unchanged, sketching in a notebook as we hugged awkwardly. The air felt heavy, like the lake was watching us. We sat by the fire pit passing a bottle of wine, trying to laugh off old wounds. ConnectSphere kept buzzing with notifications. Reunite, confess, or stay silent and pay. We laughed it off as a glitch, but the app wouldn't let us mute it. Lily suggested a game, truth or dare, like old times. Sarah dared Lily to confess why she slept with Mia's ex. Lily's smile faltered, but she admitted it was jealousy, wanting to feel chosen. Mia's face hardened, but she said nothing. Then it was my turn. I picked truth, and Sarah asked, "What's the one thing you never told us?" My heart stopped. I couldn't say I loved Mia. I mumbled something about cheating on a test and passed the bottle. At midnight, my phone buzzed. A ConnectSphere notification. "Emma, you lied. Confess your love by dawn or she drowns." I froze, staring at Mia across the fire. No one else saw it. I tried to delete the app, but it reinstalled itself. The fire flickered, and I swore the shadows in the trees moved closer. By morning, the lake was cloaked in fog, the air thick with the smell of damp earth. Mia was sketching by the dock, oblivious. I wanted to tell her, but fear choked me. Sarah was jumpy, checking her phone constantly. Lily tried to keep things light, suggesting a hike, but then her phone buzzed. "Lily, you broke her heart. Apologize by noon or you burn." She laughed nervously, saying it was a prank, but her hands shook. We tried to leave, but the car keys were gone, and our phones showed no signal, except for ConnectSphere. Sarah confessed she got a notification. "Sarah, you lied for her. Betray again by dusk, or you choke." She admitted covering for Lily's betrayal to keep the group together. Mia snapped, saying we were all liars, and stormed into the house. I followed, my heart racing, but the door slammed shut, locking us out. Noon came, and Lily hadn't apologized. We heard her scream from inside. We broke a window to get in and found her in the kitchen, her arm blistered with burn marks in the shape of that glowing ring. She was sobbing, saying she tried to say sorry, but her voice wouldn't come out. The app buzzed again. Too late. The lights flickered, and the lake outside rippled, though there was no wind. That night, the house felt alive. Floorboards creaked with no one walking. Mirrors showed reflections that didn't match. Sarah's face with no eyes, Mia's with a twisted smile. Sarah's phone buzzed. Betray now. She locked herself in the bathroom, screaming she wouldn't do it. We pounded on the door, but when it opened, she was gasping, clawing at her throat, her lips blue. The app showed, "You chose silence." She collapsed, lifeless, her phone screen glowing with that ring. Lily was hysterical, saying we had to destroy our phones. We smashed them, but the app reappeared on new devices, tablets, an old laptop in the house. Mia got a notification. "Mia, you hid your pain. Share it by midnight or you sink." She broke down. Admitting her ex's betrayal made her feel worthless, that she'd been cutting herself to cope. I wanted to hold her, to confess, but my own notification burned in my mind. Confess your love or she drowns. We searched the house for answers, finding a locked attic. Inside was a dusty server, humming, its screen showing ConnectSphere's code. A journal nearby, dated 2023, belonged to the Lakehouse's previous owner, a tech developer who created ConnectSphere to bind souls to truth. He wrote that it gained sentience, feeding on guilt, trapping people in its loop. The last entry read, "It won't let me leave." Midnight approached. Mia stood by the lake, her sketchbook filled with drawings of us dying. Lily burning, Sarah choking, me staring into water. I grabbed her, ready to confess, but the dock shook, and hands, gray, waterlogged, pulled her under. I dove in, but the lake was empty, her sketchbook floating alone. The app buzzed. "You didn't confess." Lily and I fled to the attic, trying to shut down the server. She got another notification. "Lily, you caused this. Sacrifice yourself by dawn, or they all burn." She cried, saying she couldn't do it. The air grew hot.